Hey everyone, welcome back to the K-EntBuzz channel. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Shen Yue finally reveals the truth about Dylan Wang. The love story we never knew. He was annoying at first, but something changed. These were the unexpected words that sent shockwaves through the hearts of millions of fans. For years, viewers of Meteor Garden have been obsessed with the electric on-screen chemistry between Shen Yue and Dylan Wang. The way he looked at her. The way she smiled when he teased her. It was hard not to believe there was something real behind those moments. But neither of them ever confirmed anything. They remained silent, until now. In a surprising and emotional reveal, Shen Yue has finally broken her silence. And what she shared about Dylan Wang isn't just surprising. It's completely reshaping how we see their connection. This isn't just a story of co-stars. It's about how two people who seemed completely different found something rare and real in each other, in the most unexpected way. So what really happened between Shen Yue and Dylan Wang? Why did she fall for him? And why is she only speaking up now? Let's rewind. When Shen Yue was cast as Dong Shon Kai, she was still relatively new in the industry. Quiet, observant, and often shy, she was the type who stayed behind after filming to rehearse her lines. Meanwhile, Dylan Wang, handsome, charismatic, and overflowing with energy, was the exact opposite. He joked loudly on set, pulled pranks, and never seemed to take anything seriously. At first, Shen Yue admitted, "I thought he was just a typical troublemaker. The kind of guy who gets on everyone's nerves and somehow charms his way out of it." But behind her calm expression, something else was going on. He had this way of pulling people out of their shell, she revealed. It annoyed me at first. But then, it didn't. Their dynamic on set was a roller coaster. According to crew members, the tension between them was very real, but not in a bad way. It was that spark. The kind you can't script. The kind that even the best actors can't fake. He would tease her constantly, one makeup artist said. But she'd smile every time, even when she pretended to be annoyed. And whenever she laughed, he'd laugh too, like it made his day. Fans around the world noticed it too. Edits of their behind-the-scenes interactions went viral. Even when the cameras stopped rolling, the connection didn't. Still, Shen Yue stayed silent. So did Dylan. Rumors came and went. Were they dating? Just friends? Was it all fan service? The truth was more complicated and more romantic than anyone imagined. Shen Yue said that she kept her feelings hidden because she didn't want to confuse her professional life with her personal one. She was focused, disciplined. But there was one moment that changed everything. "We were shooting a night scene," she recalled. "It was cold, I was exhausted, and I didn't feel like myself. Then Dylan came over and just handed me this silly warm drink he made himself. It was terrible," she laughed. "Way too sweet. But he said, 'Sweet things fix bad moods.' That moment stayed with me. It wasn't grand or dramatic. It was simple. Real. He started showing up in small ways, checking in on me, making me laugh, reminding me not to take things too seriously. That's when I started seeing him differently. But things weren't perfect. The pressure from fans, the media, and the industry was intense. Every glance was analyzed, every word picked apart. And for two young actors trying to navigate fame, it became overwhelming. There were times we stopped talking completely," Shen Yue admitted. "We needed space. And honestly, I wasn't sure we'd ever get back to where we were." But fate, as always, had other plans. A year after Meteor Garden, they reunited at a fashion event. Older, more mature, and with some distance between them, the tension returned. But this time, it felt different. He looked at me, and I could tell, he missed me. Not just as a co-star, as someone real. Since then, Shen Yue and Dylan Wang have kept things low-key. They haven't confirmed a relationship publicly, and maybe they never will. But in her own quiet, heartfelt way, Shen Yue has now given fans the answer they've waited for. It wasn't about falling in love on set. It wasn't about fame, or what people wanted us to be. I fell in love with who he was when the cameras weren't rolling. Those words hit like thunder. Because it wasn't the drama or the spotlight or even the fairy tale storyline that brought them close. It was the moments in between. The way he saw her when no one else did. The way he stayed true to himself, even when it made things messy. "I'll always be grateful for what we had. Whatever it was," she said. Because he reminded me that love isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet, persistent, and patiently waiting to be noticed. So will we ever see Shen Yue and Dylan Wang together again, on screen or off? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain. What started as an unforgettable drama became something much more powerful. A real connection. A moment in time that changed both of them. And for fans who've rooted for them from the very beginning, Shen Yue's words are more than just a confession, they're a gift. A reminder that sometimes, the best love stories aren't the ones we watch on screen, but the ones that unfold behind it. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Because in a world full of scripted romance, this one was beautifully real.